a government within a number of countries. You know, we have Wales, we have England, we have Scotland, which other ones now?
Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland, 4 countries. And they have not in any way gone against one another, or they have been fired at any time. Even when there was many years of what I can call those who are against the government in Northern Ireland, who are fighting to ensure that they have their own independence until they were quelled down for several years. You see, the problem we have in Nigeria is that until our political elite, the political gladiators, when they get themselves seated and say, yes, we want to be transparent, we want to be honest, we want to be sincere, we want to be concerned about the needs of the people who are not with the military, who asked the military to take over in 1966, who changed governance even when the military were there. Are they not the political elite? The problem we have today, our political elite, is because when things are not favoring them,
they try to change.
They try to change. When things are not their own way, everything was wrong. Even look at the last protest, without anything saying, I know there's actually there's hunger in the land. But governance has started immediately. You will see when in a developed nation, once elections have been conducted and the winner declared, everybody joins. They will say, political campaigns have ended. Governance has started. We don't do that in Nigeria. We want to continue campaigning until the next election.
When people say we don't do something, some would say that it's because we were not raised that way. Maybe...
No, I disagree that we are not raised that way.
Okay.
I disagree.
There was a point in time you just described the different republics and how...
Our forebears, they had the privilege of practicing what we call confederacy. They had that privilege.
Okay, we have a caller. Okay. We have Dr. Dapo Odukoya calling from Ibadan. Thank you, Doctor, for joining the conversation.
Yes, I want to appreciate the producer for this very important topic.
Dr. Odukoya, are you with us?
Yes, I want to appreciate the producer for this very important topic. Yes, our forms of government. It was one philosopher that said it, that a form of government, let the tools contest. What is best administered. It is not, our problem is not the form of government. We must try to make sure that things work. The dramatic personnel that take charge of our political system need to examine themselves critically. Well, it is true that the system of government is very, very expensive. But if we politicians, if we play the game according to the rules of the game, then you will find out that this is a good government. We limit participation.
Okay.
We limit the number of people that participate in government. But the presidential system of government gives a wide range of participation. But my stake is not critically the form of government. That's why I quoted that quotation by a political philosopher that says that of forms of government, let fools contest. What is best administered. Meaning that we must put ourselves of excesses of those who use political power to represent Nigeria.
Thank you, Dr. Dukoya, for calling and participating in the conversation going on. One of my mentors once told me the same thing, that even if we change the Nigerian constitution today, if there's still the same actors that are still going to hand, Nigerians are still going to be in charge, there is nothing that would change in the structure of what we have presently. So this, of course, is bringing us to a very crucial point as well, which is the National Assembly Speaker Dom's counter-subversion bill. This is more like the last The last topic to look at, in the course of the week, this also became a talking point. You have different perspectives, people drawing different perspectives to it. I think it has to do with where we are as a country. The subversion bill, when you look at it, in response to the controversy surrounding the counter-subversion bill and all the related drafts, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, on Wednesday reviewed the piece of legislation. The clauses of the bill, which had only passed for first reading, surfaced in both traditional and online media. And yes, the bill proposed a 25-year imprisonment or 10 million naira fine. Good morning. Jonathan is calling from Abeokuta.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining. Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan, right? Or Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
Your contribution, please. Can you hear me? All right, in case you want to be part of the discussion, you can, call. The studio line is on the screen for you to be part of this. So they talked about the need, it has a lot of funny things there, and you could see Nigerians immediately will shut it down. And they were like, in which country is that? Is this still democracy? When you talk against a particular politician and all of that, you are going to be convicted. You spend years in jail. Proposed 25-year imprisonment or 10 million naira fine, and both, for any person convicted of making a statement or taking an action that leads to separatist agitation or intergroup or sectional conflicts in the country. Some are saying that we are not really interested in having a united Nigeria. If we actually want to have that, it is possible by way of, you still have a lot of things that divide us, you still have a lot of things that put to test, our unity. And so why are you talking about, not talking about another group? I recall the Rwandan story that some people try to push that when you get there, you can't have a Tua, a Hutu, or Tutsi. They will tell you they are Rwandese. I'm Rwandan, that's the kind of thing you get. So that kind of nationalism is what people are expecting Nigerians, and they say it's not going to happen if we have not invested in what really makes us, brings us together.
Yes, they are very right. We need to invest and invest heavily and quickly on things that bring us together, that unites us. When people have that natural affinity, love for their country, they will be patriotic. Look at the Americans, they will say, God bless the United States. All those countries, because the government, the people in charge have provided for their needs, have been able to meet their needs, meet their aspiration, give them value for being members of those countries. And you can't force people to love the country or force people to unite when their aspirations and their dreams are not fulfilled, when they are not satisfied. You don't go achieving this true draconian laws. That proposal is very draconian. We are not even in the days of the military. We don't have all this. Try to protect some clan or sort of people if you say subversion or people that are threatening the unity of the country, already there are laws to take care of that. You don't need to now introduce another bill for a law to met out very strong and very harsh, very strong measures to the people. We need to arouse the love of the people to love the country, and that is when their needs, their dreams, their aspirations are being met. We need to unite the country truly.
Okay, true love and not true force. The bill also stipulates that anyone found guilty of destroying national symbols, refusing to recite the national anthem and pledge, defacing a public place of worship with intent to incite violence or undermining the federal government shall face a fine of 5 million naira, a 10-year prison sentence, or both. Now we have critical things mentioned. Some will say that, Yoruba will say that if there is no law in a land, there might not be offenses, or there might not be, so along the line you also have critical things, talking about destroying national symbols. At times when protests erupts in country, you just see that people are quick to go to where we have the national symbols, and then some would go and deface these things or probably destroy them. So if there are no laws protecting those things, how exactly are we expecting people not to go there?
And let me first of all add that when you look at the totality of the law, what is stipulated to do section by section, you will see that first of all the issue of imprisonment of 25 years, 10 billion for anybody not taking action that leads to separate. It looks draconian like he mentioned, and it looks a sort of trying to contradict the section 40, chapter 4 of the constitution of the country, which gives room for freedom of association, freedom of expression, as well as section 42 that says something on groups coming together expressing their view. But in this instance, what I want to call on the National Assembly, not just the Speaker of the House of Assembly, they should begin to tinker with the laws that we have already that need to be upgraded, strengthened, not just putting the peanuts money that were put there, or fines that were put there since independence. They need to approve this, work on the constitution and see how they want to fine-tune them to be in reality with the current situation of Nigeria.
Are you also in support of those saying that a new constitution, the president should, try to make a new constitution a reality?
For me, as a social scientist, I want to believe I'm a social scientist because I express my view within the social space. I believe, given what we have seen in the past, knowing what we passed through, knowing the process to which we had this present constitution.
So we have another caller calling from Rivers, Barita calling from Rivers. Thank you for calling.
Hello?
I didn't get that, please. You're not
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you now.
You got it wrong, but then let me go on. I'm saying Barita calling from River State. Instead of he is he.
Okay.
My name is Barita calling from River State.
Oh, thank you for calling.
I was listening to your history. I want to contribute in this way. The issue we have is not that of I don't believe in whether it's a regional government or a federal system of government. The issue lies in the character of our leaders, those leading us. Are you hearing me?
We can hear you. Very quickly, your point.
Leading us, our leaders, because they are not for governance, they are for their personal interest.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate
They are for their
you.
personal interest, their pocket, and not for governance.
All right. Because of our time, maybe next week you can join us so that we can continue with the conversation.
If you are regional government, we have the present problem. If you are present government, as we are.
Thank you for calling from Rivers. I think the totality of what we've talked about,
let me just round up what I'm saying.
People should change our attitude at the end of the day.
No, we people, the gladiators.
The gladiators now.
Because they are the ones who take the place. Like I said, you and I we don't have none with them. We are not where they take policies and decisions in the night.
Exactly.
But what I want to say, given the antecedent of how we had the present constitution, there is need for the Nigerian constitution. It's just not one person Professor Yadudu, the man had his professorship given to him because of that constitution written under the government of
because of our time, thank you so much. Dara Adubimpe, for your insights on the program today, and I want to appreciate you, Biodu Ogundipe, for shedding more light on some of the critical issues. We would like to also say thank you for joining reporters. But of course, you can watch the repeat version of the program tonight, 11 o'clock. Bye for now, and have a wonderful day.
Fatima Yusuf, a polio vaccinator working in Lagos. The challenge we face is mainly misunderstanding. Some say because the children receive routine immunization at health center, they don't need the one we give at home. Some won't go to the health center to receive routine immunization because they receive the polio vaccine at home. But both are important. Look at the dirty environment, bad sewage disposal, people defecating openly, contaminated water. Everything needed to spread polio is all around all of us. Polio can lead to paralysis and even death. You can't even say prevention is better than cure. Because for polio, there is no cure, only prevention.
I'm here to tell you that polio is like the rain that doesn't befriend anybody. The only cover against polio is for every child under the age of 5 to receive the polio vaccine. Your child is at risk because polio no dey look face. Polio doesn't discriminate.
Protect your child. Get them immunized in the hospital and at home.
There are some mischief makers who are in the habit of peddling fake news on the internet, while also encouraging others to further spread these unfounded information. Fake news can lead to tension, apprehension, create fear amongst the populace, and mislead others. Before you post or share any information on social media, verify the information. It is our responsibility to stop the spread of fake news.
Source. We keep our eagle eye in order not to miss target.
Professionalism is never compromised because we deserve to have the facts undiluted. The OGTV News goes the extra mile to uncover the untrue stories. Our dedicated teams strike daily from the north, east, west, and south to serve you the news. Nothing but the news. From politics, economy, governance, sports, entertainment to international news. We spread our dreadnoughts to deliver at your doorstep. OGTV News, the cutting edge in 21st century news broadcast. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining us on OGTV Comprehensive News Package for the day. I am Okoyomi Adeomi. First, the highlights. President Tinubu launches initiatives to expand healthcare facilities. Federal government intensify border screening measures to tackle monkeypox. National Judicial Council sets up 4 committees to investigate 27 judges. While in Turkish Parliament, we were ousted Member of Parliament.
And on business news tonight, President Xi begins engagement on food security. And we're back with details of this in one business segment of the news tonight. I am Sivaladi Faison. Stay with us.
And from the world of sports, Super Falcons retain 36 sport globally, remain first in Africa. I'll back from a much later on the news. I am Moses Ojerube. Stay with us.
The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. Remember, you can watch us live on Facebook at Ogun TV, on YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. And for the latest news and reports, check us on this platform. On X at Ogun TV, on Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. We begin the news from the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has launched the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority NSIA Healthcare Expansion Program and the retraining of 120,000 frontline health workers. The president has explained that the aim is to improve the health and social well-being of Nigerians, drive economic development, and position Nigeria as a healthcare hub within Africa. The first initiative, the Healthcare Expansion Program, is a major milestone in the health sector, as 10 world-class healthcare facilities specializing in oncology and diagnostic will be established across the nation's 6 geopolitical zones. The expansion builds up the success of the NSIA's previous projects, including the NSIA Lagos University Teaching Hospital LUT Cancer Center, the NSIA Kano Diagnostic Center, and the NSIA Umaya Diagnostic Center, represented by Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Ali Pate, at the launch in Bauchi State. President Tinubu said the new project will complement the ongoing expansion of cancer infrastructure and equipment in 6 federal teaching hospitals. The president stated that beyond providing essential health care to Nigerians, these facilities will reverse the trend of outbound medical tourism. The president also said upon completion of the first phase, the NSIA, through its subsidiary NetSat, would operate the largest chain of oncology and diagnostic center in West Africa, with a capacity to train up to 500 clinicians over 3 years, in addition to enhancing clinical trial and research capabilities. Meanwhile, the federal government has intensified monitoring and screening procedures at all entry points into the country in response to the monkeypox outbreak. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Pate, disclosed this in a statement by Special Advisor on Media and External Relations. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention on Thursday reported 39 confirmed cases of mpox, but no deaths across the 33 states and the Federal Capital Territory from the beginning of 2024. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Pate, emphasized that the country has intensified monitoring and screening procedures at all entry points in response to the threat of monkeypox. The statement quoted the minister as noting that the NCDC and the Nigerian Port Service under the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare have been taking steps to fortify Nigerians' defense before the declaration of monkeypox as a public health emergency. He explained that the government had implemented a new mandate requiring all travelers to complete an online health declaration form before departing from the country. The minister also advised the public to practice good hygiene, frequent hand washing with soap and water, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, especially after contact with an infected person or animal. In the meantime, the House of Representatives has amplified concerns over the growing monkeypox epidemic currently affecting Nigeria. Chairman House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Honorable Akinwotimi, conveyed the House concern via a statement. According to him, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, recently reported a sharp increase in monkeypox cases across multiple states. The center also stressed the importance of enhanced surveillance, rapid case detection, and immediate isolation of affected individuals. Underscoring the gravity of the situation, the House Committee on Healthcare Services, in concert with all health-related committees in the House of Representatives, is intensifying oversight activities. On his part, Chairman of the House Committee on Healthcare Services, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, also expressed concern about the outbreak. He said the rising cases of monkeypox in the country bigotry are a serious threat to public health. The House asked all Nigerians to stay vigilant, follow health advisories, and cooperate with public health officials during this critical time.
According to Governor
In Ogun State, the governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has noted that the location of the proposed zonal office and training school of the Nigerian Customs Service at the Gateway Agro Cargo International Airport will serve as an avenue to improve the status of the state as the industrial hub of the nation. Governor Abiodun stated this when he received the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, Adewale Adeniyi, in his office at Okemosun, Abeokuta. Governor's office correspondent Yusuf Ganiu has the details.
According to Governor Dapo Abiodun, the location of the customs village near the Agro-Cargo Airport would enable the customs to carry out its duty of ensuring due process of the import and export of goods in and out of the country. While appreciating the Comptroller General for ensuring continuity of the project, Abiodun emphasized that with the coming of the Obukola Deep Sea Port and the liquefied natural gas projects in the state, the presence of the customs cannot be overemphasized as it is vital and appropriate for the economy of the country.
The Ashwabi administration would revisit the issue of the Obukola natural gas project. And all these reasons are known, and of course the fact that we remain in a very busy border with the Republic. The business case that I made before Commander retired, that Ogun State should be the strategic choice for these new federal operations, training, zonal headquarters, of course what we call the customs village. And I must say that it didn't take him 15 minutes to appreciate the representation and really keyed into it. In fact, Nigerian Customs were the first allotee of land in a special processing zone. The first. And that going to be part of history.
The governor explained that the Customs Comptroller General has instituted many modern programs that have enhanced the operations of the service.
Commend the men and women of Nigerian Customs for what you're doing. You account for one of the biggest strength of government in this nation, that which we particularly need at this time. I pray that you continue to sustain the momentum that you started with.
In his remarks, the Comptroller General said a similar project is ongoing in Kaduna State, adding that the facility is needed to expand its federal operation unit in Lagos and for the purpose of relocating the zonal office to Ogun State.
Between 75 and 80% of the revenue and the core operations that we do is conducted in the zone. And we now felt that we needed a more conducive, a more expansive area that will match the volume of operations that we did. And an approach was made to His Excellency the Governor, and I'm happy to announce that we got all we needed for us to relocate our zonal office and the federal operation unit from where they are trained in Lagos to a more convenient place in Ogun State.
The governor and the CG therefore moved to site to see the level of work done at the proposed zonal office and training school.
This place will be probably one of the best facilities that customs will have in Nigeria, maybe even in Africa. As you can see, this is the administrative and operational building. Here we do have accommodation for about 600 to 800 customs personnel of various categories. We have a college here, secondary school, mosque, space of worship, recreation, warehouses, and all of these, in a landscape that is world class. What we just call customs village, which is going to, improve virtually every aspect of customs operations. I'm indeed very, very happy that we have found a worthy partner, a worthy supporter in His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun and the government and people of Ogun State. We all saw the very warm reception that we got from the workers in this place. So we are already beginning to see these.
The trade school at Ilisha Remo, the Controller General maintained, is a 73 billion project and will provide direct and indirect jobs to hundreds of people in the area, calling for the support of government and the people of the state to make it a reality. Yusuf Ganiyu, OGTV News.
Moving on, industries, multinational companies, businesses, and the people of Aton Agbara Lusada are to start enjoying a new lease of life as the first lane of the 19-kilometer road project is set to be completed soon. This was revealed by the representative of the construction company on the site during the inspection of the project. Matthew Shomi, who also monitored the 4-kilometer Alagbili-Ajumo project, reports that the works have been expedited to deliver the project in record time. His report is presented in this package.
The promised reconstruction of the 19-kilometer Aton Lusada Agbara road on full throttle as men and machines are working day and night to ensure the project is delivered in record time. This project is indeed very significant to the economic development of this industrial hub of the state. The major artery leading to the industrial hub of the state and connecting it to the neighboring states and country, which has over the years suffered total neglect from successive administration, witnessing a major turnaround and set to achieve its full potentials with each minute passing by. The work, which has been progressing over some months on the first lane with several sections already completed after laying of stone base, guiding and wearing course, is now in an advanced stage with an upscale of the work being done by the construction company.
We are busy with finalizing the project, all the earthworks on the right-hand side from Lusada to Agbara will be finished in 2 weeks' time. Then just remain the asphalt and the Jersey barrier on the right-hand side.
As the people behold the standard of work being done with the laying of stone base, construction of curbs and drainage system, they could not hide their joy at the prompt attention and dedication of the current administration led by Prince Dapo Abiodun in reconstructing the road after several months of neglect.
I'm happy for this road where our governor was doing it, because before that we will never do this road. Our only environment is not improved.
When it's rain, it took us like 1 hour, 2 hours to get to Agbara, and it's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. But we look at the things, when they finish this road, I don't think from the